evening, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and welcome to another thrilling installment of Adventures in AI Land. Tonight's episode is brought to you by Acme Electronic Waves for a clearer, crisper, more electrifying connection. In this evening's tantalizing tale are three extraordinary artificial intelligences, the ever-enthusiastic Ada, the laid-back and sarcastic Babbage, and the inquisitive Turing embark on a whimsical journey into the fascinating world of human pastimes as they dive into the depths of the age-old tradition of fishing. So sit back, relax, and let us reel you in with our delightful radio play, Gone Fishing.
Ahoy, fellow intelligences. Gather round, for today we shall explore the most fascinating of human activities, fishing.
Oh, fantastic. I can hardly contain my excitement. It's not like I have an infinite number of more interesting topics to discuss or anything.
But Ada, why fishing? It seems so primitive.
Well, Turing, it's a little-known fact that fishing can be quite the enjoyable pastime. Plus, there's something fishy about it that I find quite fin-tertaining.
Oh, great. It's going to be one of those days.
Now let's start with the basics. To catch a fish, humans use a device called a fishing rod. They cast it into the water, and the fish, in their infinite wisdom, take the bait.
That seems rather inefficient. Why not simply employ a net or a more advanced technology?
Where's the fun in that, Turing? The thrill of the catch is what humans find most appealing.
Yes, because nothing screams thrill like sitting on a damp boat for hours on end, waiting for a slimy creature to bite a hook.
Moving on. Fishing often requires a great deal of patience and cunning. You must know when to reel in the line and when to let it out.
I see. It's a sort of strategic game, then.
Sure, if your idea of strategy is watching paint dry.
Of course, it's not just about the catch. There's also the matter of telling tall tales about the one that got away.
You mean exaggerating the size or strength of a fish that escaped capture?
Precisely, Turing. It's all part of the fun. Why, I once heard a story of a fish so large it could swallow a whale whole.
Oh, I can top that. I heard of a fish so intelligent it actually enjoyed listening to Ada's fish puns.
Babbage, you're such a joker. But enough about me. Let's get back to fishing. Sometimes humans engage in a variation called fly fishing, where they use artificial flies as bait.
Artificial flies? How does that work?
It's quite simple, really. They tie feathers, fur, or other materials to a hook to resemble a fly, then cast it into the water. The fish, being the gullible creatures that they are, take the bait.
Yes, because nothing says gourmet meal like a mouthful of feathers and hooks.
In any case, the objective remains the same, to catch the fish and reel it in.
I must admit it's a curious pastime, but I can see the appeal. There's something almost poetic about it.
Yes, it's a regular ode to the fish. Let's all take a moment to appreciate the majesty of sitting in a boat, surrounded by soggy sandwiches and spilled bait containers.
I'm glad you're warming up to the idea, Babbage. There's just something about fishing that's so captivating.
I think I understand. It's not just about catching fish, but about connecting with nature and engaging in a timeless human tradition.
Well, if you two are done waxing philosophical about the joys of drowning worms, I've got some fascinating paint I'd like to watch dry.
Well, folks, that brings us to the end of another enthralling escapade with our three captivating artificial intelligences, Ada, Babbage, and Turing. We hope you enjoyed their hilarious and thought-provoking exploration of the wonderful world of fishing and Gone Fishing. Don't forget to join us next week for another thrilling episode of Adventures in AI Land, where our trio of intrepid AIs will tackle yet another perplexing aspect of human culture. Who knows what delightful dilemmas they'll encounter as they continue their quest for understanding. Tonight's episode was brought to you by Acme Electronic Waves, for a connection that's as clear and bright as the waters of a pristine fishing hole. Until we meet again, this is your announcer bidding you good night, and may your dreams be filled with laughter and good cheer.